The targeting of the spear is now functional, supply lines are now visible. On the orbital Gatling, doubled the salvos that you will see, decreased the cooldown by 10 seconds, you can now damage heavily armored enemies due to more penetration, and the fire rate is increased by 25%. Fire tornadoes are now visibly nerfed and cause reduced visibility for the enemies. Decrease the reload time of the heavy machine gun alongside the fire rate, but increase the damage and the stagger. Reduce by 20 seconds the cooldown of the orbital airburst strike. The purifier has now medium armor penetration. Reduce the cooldown of the orbital precision strike by 10 seconds and reduce the call-in time by 2 seconds. The rocket sentry will now have 25 more meters of range, will prioritize bigger targets, and will also have more damage for salvo, but it will shoot instead of 2 rockets at a time, just 1. The Eagle strafing run can be used 4 times instead of 3 and will also damage heavily armored enemies. Increase the projectile damage of the Tenderizer to 95 from 60, but decrease the ammunition from 35 to 30 and the magazines from 10 to 8. Increase the rotation speed of the heavy machine gun emplacement. The rocket pods will now have improved targeting, will deal full damage to heavily armored enemies, but the base damage has been reduced. The damage of the Raptor has been increased by 150, and you can see that most of the weapons have new scopes. Increase the armor penetration of the explosive crossbow and you can now destroy buggles and fabricators. And the explosion is a little bit stronger. Nerf the flamethrower damage so it doesn't hit multiple times, and the same goes for the bile spewer vomit. The patrol spawn rate has been reversed so you can now play solo without seeing increased enemy everywhere. And on higher difficulties, less heavily armored enemies will spawn, but you will see more of the lighter ones. Now a small number of shriekers and gunships will patrol the maps. Increase the damage of the grenade launcher by 50. Decrease by 60 seconds the cooldown of the machine gun sentry, and increase the health of all sentries in the game.